Hey guys, it's AK here, back with another guide on how to start or progress to be a competitive player in Whiteout Survival. So, first off, if you're starting a new account, what you want to do is raise your hero power as much as possible by doing the exploration and the intel missions at your lighthouse whenever they pop up. Also, what you want to do is rush up to furnace level 10 and get your research. What you're gonna want to focus on is anything that boosts troop attack, troops defense, for if it's overall. But then also you're gonna want to do marksman attack and marksman lethality, and then focus on infantry defense. If you focus on cutting the research like that and getting just 1 point into each of the other ones, you're gonna be way ahead of most of the other players when you first start out. When you're looking at growth, troop time is the best. Training tools. Also, research speed is really useful. But if you're trying to stay competitive, then I would focus on researching attack and defense. Also, most people think that power means everything. Power does not mean anything. If I'm getting my heroes up and my heroes are better than everyone else's, I'm doing more attack. And I'm able to just plow through everyone. A prime example is on my main account. I am one of the top rally leads in my server. And you might think, oh, you're only level 16. How are you better than everyone? Well, my research and my attack is way higher than most people. If you look, I got tons of research done. I have good gear, good charms, good everything. But yet, I don't have that many troops. Troops are built to be killed. That's a liquid stat. Power's liquid. You should not care about power. You should focus on stats. So if you're wondering what stats to aim for, I recommend research, heroes, charms, chief gear, and then you want to do island. So when I say focus on heroes, I mean their gear. You might think, well, what gear should I work on? As you can see here, I have 2 mythic pieces, or 2 legendary pieces, and then I have other gear leveled up. I would focus on the goggles and the boots for archers. For infantry, I'd focus on the gloves and the belt. And then for Lancer, I would focus on the goggles and the boots. Reason for it is you want the attack on your archers and your Lancers to be as high as possible, and your infantry to be as tanky as possible. If you do this, your lineup will be able to plow through anything, as long as you're not going against someone way higher. Remember, this is the competitive way of building up for free to play or medium spenders. When you have high-end whales that will end up having everything maxed out, and you can't really compete against them. So once again, you want to focus on research, then heroes, charms, and then chief gear, and your island last. Oh, back to troops. When training troops, the highest tier troop you can train will always be better than anything lower. There's been a time where I sent my march of 140,000 T10 into a march of over 1 million T8, and I've won. That's because my stats were better, the troops are better, and it zeroed the person. Another reason why troop number does not matter. The person with the better stats will almost always win. Now, don't get me wrong. If I have 1 million T10 and someone attacks me with 200 T10 and their stats are a little better, I could win. Not saying I will. But overall, you do not want to mass train troops. Your goal for troops should be 1 million infantry and 1 million archers for the different events in the game. Lancers, they're just fillers. They help you when you don't have enough troops, and they're decent for defense. But overall, I would never rush Lancers. I would go for 1 million infantry and 1 million archers and leave it at that. Anything over is just extra power. Could make it so you win a defense, but I would not stress having more. Remember, troops are built to die. You do not want to spend money on troops. Power is what you want when you have everything maxed out and you have tons of speed ups that you do not have a use for. But I would also just save your speed ups for when there's events, or in my case, server versus server. Also, make sure you do your dailies. If you did not know, the first 10 polar terrors you rally against have a chance of dropping gems and also epic hero shards if you're still needing to get those heroes maxed out. You can get up to 10 a day, and then even after you have them all maxed out, there's an event that lets you trade them in, and you can get extra fire crystals and gold hero shards from it. So I recommend saving up and waiting for events where you can actually get your time's worth from it. If this video has helped you out in any way, please like, subscribe, and share to your alliance. Help everyone grow. Thank you.